Hola y bienvenidos a la unidad 12R, lección 2D, tener la edad y expresiones. Necesitas tu paquete de nivel 2 y 3, tal vez fichas, algo con que escribir y es una actividad pareja opcional. Learning targets. I can express someone's age with the verb tener and cardinal numbers. I can name the tener expressions. I'm afraid, hot, cold, lucky, in a hurry, hungry, thirsty, tired, and correct. And I can conjugate the verb tener in the present tense. El verbo de hoy es crecer, to grow. Y la cita dice, envejecer es como escalar una gran montaña. Mientras se sube, las fuerzas disminuyen, pero la mirada es más libre, la vista más amplia. So getting old is like climbing a big mountain. While you rise, while you go up, your strength diminishes, but the view is free, more and more free, and more wide, ample. So, yeah, the harder we work, the more we grow, and the older we get, like our body starts to give out, but our view is better, we're wiser. Okay, remember that we have our Spanish Student Virtual Resource Binder. Today's lesson is working with tener expressions. You will find this by scrolling down a bit to the verbs section and under present tense, tener expressions. So if you are at home and forgot your package, you can access this information there. Okay, we are continuing with our to be verbs. Today we are working on the verb tener. Tener literally means to have. This is another common verb that we use in Spanish all the time. And we will be working on it in the future as its own verb. But for our to be unit, tener can mean to be when we are talking about age, and a handful of special expressions that go with the verb tener. So the most common thing we use it for is age. So the first thing we need to look at is this table at the bottom, because now we're not just going to use the third person, we're going to use the whole entire chart. So we need to remember what this chart represents. Down the left side is singular, down the right side is plural, and across our rows are first person, second person, third person. So first person singular is when we talk about ourselves. Yo tengo, I have. Second person singular is when we are talking to somebody, the number two, talking to somebody. Tú tienes. Third person is when we are talking about somebody or something. Él, he, ella, she, usted, you formal. Remember, tú is for our friends and family members that we're on first name basis. Usted when we want to show respect. So, él tiene. Ella tiene. Usted tiene. On our other column, first person plural, that's when we talk about ourselves plus at least one other person. That makes we in English, nosotros in Spanish. Nosotros tenemos. Vosotros is the informal you all. So if I was your teacher in Spain, I would use vosotros, all of you all. Vosotros tenéis. Vosotros tenéis. And then we have ellos, them, at least one boy in the group. Ellas, all girls in the group. And ustedes, all of you. So ellos tienen, they have. Ellas tienen, those girls have. Ustedes tienen, you all have. So we need to memorize these conjugations. You have to memorize these subjects or pronouns and the conjugation. Yo tengo, tú tienes, él tiene, ella tiene, usted tiene, nosotros tenemos, vosotros tenéis, ellos tienen, ellas tienen, ustedes tienen. Now we're going to use that plus a number, right, for however old somebody is, and the word años, which means years. So in this example here, dice, tengo 16 años. I am 16 years old. We can also use this with a whole bunch of whether expressions or, expressions that I'm going to teach you. Here are some listed right here. Tengo frío. I am cold. Literally, that means I have cold. But that sounds funny in English, right? We wouldn't say it that way. We would say I am cold. Tengo calor. I am hot. Tengo miedo. I am scared. Tengo sueño. I am tired. Tengo prisa. I'm in a hurry. Tengo hambre. I'm hungry. Tengo sed. I'm thirsty. In your packet, well, actually, let me back up. So let's go back thinking about our conjugations here. Let's look at some other sentences talking about how old. To ask somebody how old they are, we say, ¿Cuántos años tienes? Yo tengo 55 años. I'm 55 years old. Tú tienes 16. You, informal, are 16 years old. Mi mamá tiene 77 años. My mom is 77 years old. Nosotros tenemos 18 años. We are 18 years old. Ellos tienen 30 años. They are 30 years old. So notice each one of these, we had to conjugate the verb tener is a little bit different. Tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tienen. Super important. Make sure you note this on your sheet and just in general, memorize. You have to make sure you put the little tilde over the N so that you're using the enye. If you don't, the word then becomes anos, which means anus. You do not want to say tengo 17 anos. I have 16 anuses. You are not an extraterrestre, right? That's going to make people really laugh if you say or write anos. So you need to make sure you put the enye like up here, años, años, años. Okay, in your package, you have a copy of these little cartoons. I'm going to go through them. Your job is to annotate. So these are just some visuals that you can use to help you memorize these special expressions. Tengo mucha prisa or tengo prisa. Prisa means to be in a hurry, right? So we got the little clock and the little guy is worried about the time running out. He's in a hurry. Tengo hambre. I'm hungry. Tengo calor or tengo mucho calor. I'm hot or I am very hot. Mucho calor. Tengo frío. I'm cold. Tengo razón. Razón is reason. So when I have reason, it means I am right. Tengo razón. I'm right. This one has no in front of it. No tengo miedo. I am not afraid. Miedo is fear. So I do not have fear. Tengo sueño. Sueño means to be sleepy. Tengo sueño. Sleepy. No tengo suerte. Suerte is luck. So in this one, I have bad luck. I don't have luck. I'm unlucky. Okay, second half. No tengo razón. Oh, that's a repeat, but now with no. I'm not right. No tengo razón. I'm not right. Tengo mucha hambre. I am very hungry. Tengo miedo del gato. I am afraid of the cat. So we can take our expression tengo miedo, I'm afraid, and then put the preposition de and whatever it is we're afraid of. Tengo miedo del gato. I'm afraid of the cat. Tengo miedo del perro. I'm afraid of the dog. Tengo miedo de arañas. I'm scared of spiders. Tengo miedo de serpientes. I'm afraid of serpents, of snakes. Tengo cuidado. Cuidado means to be careful. So I am careful. Tengo cuidado. No tengo prisa. I'm not in a hurry. Tengo sed. Sed is thirst. So I am thirsty. Tengo suerte. Suerte again means luck. So in this one, I am lucky. And tengo mucho frío. I'm very cold. So there you go. There's your list of different expressions that work with tener. Of course, it doesn't just have to be yo tengo. We could change these with the conjugation. We could say she is hungry. Ella tiene mucha hambre. We can say we are lucky. Tenemos suerte. All right. Now it's on to practice time. So in your packet, on the back side of this sheet, you have a worksheet with a series of sentences. The sentences are in Spanish with some blanks. For example, voy a la playa porque. I go to the beach because, and then you have to fill in the blank. You have the translation of the sentence to help you out. So you don't have to worry about vocab. You're learning some sentences and vocab as you go. Your job is to put the proper tener expression, remembering to make sure you conjugate your verb for the correct person. So I did the first one here. Voy a la playa porque tengo calor. I go to the beach because I am hot, calor. Your job now is to continue. Number 2, llevo el abrigo porque I wear a coat because I am cold. So how do we say I am cold? Finish the worksheet, and when you are done, you're going to check your answers on the master sheet from Mr. Flack. Remember to make flashcards of any new vocabulary and be sure to practice with them. And when you are completely finished, go back to the level 1 and update your tracker form. Great job.